Hi children, today we are going to look at a new sight word. And the sight word is this. Who can read this for me? Have. What is the meaning of sight word? You look at the word without spelling, you must be able to say have. Okay, so we are going to have some practice using the sight word have. Shall we? Yes, using it in a sentence. Where does it come? How does it come? Can I read the sight word have without spelling? And that's the practice we are going to have today for you. Let's look at our first set of pictures. Now look at our first set of pictures. Picture, what we have here, we have a beautiful van. What is this? A van. What is a van? A van is something bigger than a car. More people can sit. There will be small vans and big vans. What do you use the van for? To go for a picnic, to go to school, and so on. So it can accommodate many people, 10 to 12 people, or 20 people, or 20 children. All right. So this is a van. Van. Now, here we have a sentence using the sight word have. The sight word is given in a different color, red color. Now, we have a whole sentence here. It begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Shall we read and find out this van belongs to who? Okay. Pam and Sam. This van belongs to Pam and Sam have a van. Who has a van? Pam and Sam. What do they have? They have a van. Pam and Sam have a van. And so two people, Pamela and Samuel. Short form is Sam, Pamela, Pam. What do they have? They have a van. What for? To go traveling around. Very good. So you learn to read the sentence. Pam and Sam have a van. The sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with the full stop. Excellent. Let's take our next picture and read the sentence using the sight word have. What picture is this? The picture of a dog, pet dog. Your lovely pet dog. Look at the smile he has. Okay, let's find out whose dog is this, whose pet dog. Okay, the sentence begins with a capital letter and it ends with the full stop, and we are using the sight word have. Let's read. Ria and Mia have a pet dog. So the pet dog belongs to Ria and Mia. Ria and Mia, two little girls, they love their pet dog, they take care of it, and that is why the pet dog is smiling. Read the sentence. Ria and Mia have a pet dog. Very good. You learn to read the sentence. It begins with a capital letter, ends with the full stop. Yes? Shall we take another picture and read the sentence using the sight word have? What picture is this? The picture of a bat. You like to have a bat? Yes. Here is John. He loves his bat. Here is Jack. He loves his bat. Okay? So the bat belongs to John and Jack. They are both brothers and they love to share the bat. First John will play, then he'll say, okay, Jack, you use next. Alright. The John, J is capital letter. It's the name of a person. Jack, capital letter, name of a boy. Then you have a full stop at the end. Let's read the sentence with the sight word have. Read with me. John and Jack have a bat. Read it again. John and Jack have a bat. What do they have? They have a bat. Now you learn to read the sentence that begins with the capital letter, ends with the full stop with the sight word have in between. Very good. Let's take another picture. Look. What picture is this? The picture of a little boy. Little boys or little girl, you say kid. Come here, little kid, if you don't know the name. Let's find out whose kid this is. And remember, we are using the sight word have in the sentence. The sentence begins with the capital letter and ends with the full stop. Look, Pam and Sam, that is Pamela and Samuel, have a kid. So this little kid, this little child, this little kid belongs to Pamela and Samuel. The short form of the name is Pam and Sam have a kid. They have a little child in the house. Okay, read it for me, the sentence. Pam and Sam have a kid. It ends with a full stop, begins with a capital letter. Very good. What are we using? We are using the sight word have. Shall we take another picture? Shall we? Here we are. We have a beautiful picture of, you tell me, cat. Good. It's a cat. And let's see, the cat belongs to who? Now we are going to read a sentence which has the sight word have. Now, Ram and Joy. Okay, Ram and Joy, they found a little cat. Okay, so Ram and Joy have a cat. Probably Joy and Ram had gone for a walk. Probably they found a little cat somewhere. So they have a cat. The cat belongs to them. They're going to take care of it. It begins with the capital letter, the name, and ends with the full stop. We are using the sight word have. Read it with me. Ram and Joy have a cat. Very good. You learn to read the sentence. Ram and Joy have a cat. Very good. Shall we look at another picture? And here we are. What do we have? A lovely ball. What is this? Let's find out whose ball this is. Colorful, pretty ball. We are reading a sentence. Learning to read a sentence. The capital letter full stop with a sight word have. Ball. What is this? A ball. Sam and Tim have a ball. Sam and Tim, they have a ball. They play with the ball. They kick the ball. They throw the ball. They bounce the ball. Sam and Tim have a ball to play. Read the sentence for me. Sam and Tim have a ball. The sentence ends with a full stop. Very good. You are becoming good in reading. Let us look at another picture. Yes, here. What do you see here? It's a small little house, a tent house. Would you like to have a tent like this and play with your friend? Let's see whose tent this is. Gina and Bina have a tent. Oh, the tent belongs to Gina and Bina. What do? They open this, they go inside and they play house game. They play, they say, this is my house. Let's eat here, let's sleep here, let's cook here. Okay? So, Gina and Bina have a tent. Begins with the capital letter, ends with the full stop, and we are using the sight word have. Please read the sentence for me. Gina and Beena have a tent. Very good. Shall we look at another picture? Here we are. Look what you have here. My goodness me. Lots of colorful balloon. What's inside the balloon? Air-filled balloon. You have red and yellow and blue and white and pink and green and whatnot. Lovely balloon filled with gas in it. Yes? Good. Do you know to blow a balloon? Yes. You don't do it? Ask mommy to help you. So, there are a whole lot of balloons here. Let's see. Let's look. To whom does these balloons belong to? We are going to read a sentence with a capital letter and full stop. And in the sentence, we have a sight word, have. Tina and Nina. These balloons belong to Tina and Nina. Tina and Nina have many balloons. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they learn to share. One will take 3 and one will take 4. Okay? Tina and Nina have many balloons. Very good. Begins with the capital letter, ends with the full stop, and we use the sight word have. Please read the sentence for me. Tina and Nina have many balloons. Very good. Shall we look at another picture? Look, see what we have here. My goodness, a box full of cars, toy cars. Who does it belong to? Belong to Raj and Bob. Raj and Bob, they are brothers. They have a box of tiny toy cars. We are learning to read a sentence that begins with the capital letter, ends with the full stop, and we have a sight word in it. Let's read. Raj and Bob have many cars. What kind of cars? Toy cars. Raj and Bob have many cars. Many toy cars. Good. Let's take a new picture. Look what you have here. Your favorite. You love to have a bicycle? Yes. What do you do with the bicycle? You ride the bicycle. You go and do small errands for mommy. You'll go to the market. You cycle round and round the house, in the garden. Some children take the bicycle to school. Let's find out, to whom does this bicycle belong to? Ritu and Jitu. This bicycle, Ritu and Jitu, they are cousins. So daddy said, now you share the cycle. Alright? Ritu and Jitu have a bicycle. One will ride, one will look. Okay? So they are very good cousins. Ritu and Jitu, they have a bicycle to ride. R, it begins with the capital letter name of a child, ends with the full stop in the sentence. Read the sentence for me. Ritu and Jitu have a bicycle. Good.